Hey everyone, this is Desmond Howard and welcome to Road to Glory. Before we get going, have a look around and customize the mode settings to your liking. Here is where you can also set up custom conferences. Now let's get started by choosing the caliber of recruit you want to be. The higher your star rating, the better your chances of seeing the field early. Plus, you get some extra mental abilities to help boost what you can do on the field. Next, it's time to choose the position you'd like to play: a quarterback, a defender, or maybe a wideout baller like myself. Now you'll pick what type of player you'd like to be. Keep an eye on the ratings caps as they change with each archetype. Physical abilities are tied to each archetype, and they, like mental abilities, enhance how you play your position. Here, we'll customize your bio info, gear, and appearance. You know what they say: look good, feel good, play good. Time to choose your mental abilities. These will help to separate you from other players. They can be upgraded, and you'll even have the opportunity to activate more later in your career. Let's take one final look. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins. Welcome to National Signing Day. Once you've selected your school, your college football career begins. If you have aspirations to see the field early, pay close attention to the depth chart. And even if you didn't get your dream scholarship, you can be a walk on at any school. Plus, there's always the transfer portal if you need a change of scenery down the line. Now it's time to pack your bags and head off to college. Good luck on your career. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
Set, ready! Ready! Charcoal! Set. Let's go! Let's go! Hold on! Cooler! Let's go! Let's go! Hot, hot!
Welcome to Knoxville, Tennessee. This afternoon, Neyland Stadium, where Rocky Top plays in the background, sailgating going on in the Tennessee River, and the Big Orange ready to open the season. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see, the Pandas taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship.
First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 10. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panda! They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle at Sheffield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll leave it with him. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The option look. Now the toss. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Now on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it.
And they get the sack right out of the gate.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll throw it on first down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here comes the crowd trying to make it tough on 3rd and long. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field, and not
On first down, here comes this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Chandler. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Gets down with the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Charcoal! Brass! Brass! Set, ready! What is Banner! Here we go, here we go! There we go! Drum! Let's go! Hut! Ready! Set, hut! Trick 9 beat! Trick 9 beat! Hut! Here we go! What do you got? Here we go! Set! Set, hut! Ready, ready! Pace, 27, jump! Ready, go! Flag! Ready, go! Set! Set, hut! Fly, trumpet! Ready! Cooler! Ready! Brass! Let's go, let's go! Come on, set! Form! Set, ready! Set! Fly trumpet! Fly trumpet! Let's go! Let's go! Flag! Flag! Here we go! Here we go! What is Down! What is
Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Waters. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Got it behind the line. It's Waters. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this guy's had all of college football talking after coming away with 3 sacks in his first game, and he already notches his first sack in this one. What a terror he has been on offenses early this season.
North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Caught in the backfield. It's Concepcion. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They'll run the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Well, this
offense set on 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Waters. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I love offenses.
NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The offense set for a 1st down play. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Caught in the backfield, it's Collins. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabs it in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's McCall. Working the middle. It's complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the 1st.
Grab near the marker. It's Concepcion. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1st down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Unloads quickly. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and they'll operate out of split backs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wants to throw. The short hands, it's Concepcion. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The give to the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man, it's McCall. Looking left. He makes a catch. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. NC State quick to the line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen. Playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline, what sort of change.
Brings it down on the right side. And he breaks into... Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke. A first down for the offense. Scanning the field, it's McCall. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The play-action fake. This time he's got it. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And I love...
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got an open man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. NC State going up tempo. From the gun, they'll try the middle. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gonna run it. It's Waters. Aaron is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Running back goes in motion. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progression.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Now on the counter. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
One of the things I love about this...
Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone.
Off he goes. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. The sure hands, it's Waters. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job.
NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Dropping back, it's McCall. He finds his man. Touchdown, NC State! A great catch and run for 6. Looking for a product. Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. First down here for the offense. The give on the counter. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more.
Line gets set, first down. Dropping back, it's McCall. Throws to the tight end. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
This should be the last play of the quarter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
To the air, it's McCall. It's caught. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Coming after him. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Snags it over the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's McCall. Unloads it left. He's got it. Makes the grab, and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense.
First down for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Catch in the middle. It's Collins. Man, that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And the court.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. He's got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Golden Flashes moving quickly to the line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Makes the catch. It's Garcia. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On second down, wants to throw. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I love
the offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw, it's Ulatowski. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Using the quick game.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell he...
Offense set on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Golden Flashes headed quickly to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. To the air, it's Ulatowski. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he makes the catch. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the ground with the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Went to the running game on first down, now second down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And that was good defense again.
Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's McCray. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. This crowd knows when to bring it. The give is to Garcia. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though,
He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
one of the things you have to be impressed about this defense is that they've got guys in the back end who can cover, man-to-man or zone. That last one gets swatted away. They're in a situation where they're expecting pass. You know this is going to be a tight window to throw into if you're the quarterback here.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Nice.
After the misfire, now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Gulatowski. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He's looking to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the final drive of the game comes up empty. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Drum! Drum!
Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Okay, guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He's running out of time here. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Tough position, second and long from their own 12. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles. And
first down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
They stop him with the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding...
Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Quick spin on the run. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Sooners will crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Another Oklahoma receiver.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Sawchuk. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Quarterback keeps the football. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker.
The Sooners pick up enough for a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing under.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you could.
And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The first play of the 2nd half is a handoff. Watch the spin move. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Arnold. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt?
29 Philly.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. No huddle here for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Sawchuk. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, remember in college...
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man downfield. It's a big... Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. Breaking free at midfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Great cut, they whiff on him. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's looking deep here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs and...
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That said, let's get back to the field and our guy.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Caught quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progression.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. The offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Running back with the football. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield, it's Arnold. He's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Anthony. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense.
Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Fayetteville, and whoop, pig suey as the Arkansas Razorbacks are ready to take the field. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off of bye week, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll give it to the back. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The back goes in motion. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Green. Makes the grab down the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Sategna. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback. Taking.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their...
Six-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Discards him with the stiff arm. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right?
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Green. Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they got him for the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Running back searching for a hole. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Gets it out fast. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Going up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to throw, it's Green. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Razorbacks in the hurry up. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Green. Quarterback adapting. Sweet feet on the move. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. A first down for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd and long coming up here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grab behind the line. It's Armstrong. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Give to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Game on the line. Offense has the ball. Down 1 score. Time winding down. What is better than this? Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Green. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side of the ball.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ready, ready! Ready! Cooler, cooler, cooler! Let's go! Set! Let's go! 27 jump. Base 27 jump. Set on. Form. 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 Hold on. Military stunt. Military stunt. 180 on. Let's go. Let's go. Ready, go. Come on, set. Hold on. Military stunt. Banner. Hold on. Set, ready. Hold on. Let's go! Let's go! Drum! 180. Trick 9 beat! Trick 9 beat! Let's go! Pace 27 jump! 187. Here we go! Here we go! Ready? Down. 10. Set, ready. Ready, go. Here we go, here we go. Ready, go. Flag! Set on! Fly, trumpet! Hold on! Cooler! Ready, go! Brass! 180! Set hot! Set on! Form! 180! Fly trumpet! Fly trumpet! 180! Ready! Hot 180!
It's football time in Tennessee. Those words have long been associated with running through the tee, the glory of the checkerboard end zone, and the Big Orange ready to do battle. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Throws for the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it on the right. Got a lot of running room. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. He's got the tight end. The Gators pick up the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? Touchdown, Tennessee! And the defense doing work. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield, it's Mertz. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On second down, looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
QBs, when you see zone...
First down here for the offense. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Plows through the defense. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down convert. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab on the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, Dave.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He looks that one in nicely. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. To the air, it's Mertz. It's complete to the left. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's
down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Gators are in the hurry-up.
well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
They've got the weapons to...
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
Well, and it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying... Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the balls run through the tee, they are in for a show. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Comes out throwing on first down. Trying to get to him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Crimson Tide dominated the last time they saw the balls, blowing out Tennessee.
Man, Reese, it was roll tide roll as soon as they got off the bus. David, they were...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category when it comes to pass D, and the quarterback just found out the hard way, throwing a pick on the opening drive.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. With the catch, it's Bernard. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Prentice. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big...
Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Looking downfield, it's Milrow. Pocket starts to collapse. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
Military stunt! Military hut one in. Here we go, set! Set hut! Ready, ready! Ready!
Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Off the play fake on first down. He's going for it all, and his throw is incomplete. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And as a defense,
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To throw, it's Vandergrift. He's right on target. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They get him down after he makes the catch. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They are shaking the rafters of this place, trying to help their defense as they've got them pinned deep. Looking for room, it's Trainer. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He breaks a tackle. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Looking to pass, it's Vandergrift. Finds his man. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The receiver on a jet sweep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Key. Tackled there by the defense. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And a really nice job by the defense.
The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. Coming out on first down with the play fake.